guys, today I'll be working on my personal truck, Carmen. It is a 1994 half-ton four-wheel drive Chevy, if you did not notice. And I have LS swapped this truck from the factory 5.7 TBI, which only made about 200 horsepower and 300 pound-feet. Now makes upwards of 290 horsepower and 300 pounds of torque. And I have an issue with rockers ticking, and many people that have 5.3s factory LS swap will know that the number 7 cylinder likes to tick, and there's a good reason for this. The oil pickup has a faulty O-ring, and it likes to dry up and crack, and it likes to suck air instead of oil, and you get low oil pressure, and you starve the top end of your motor, and the rockers will start to tick. Next thing you're going to want to do is jack up the truck so you can have some room to get under that oil pan. And since it is independent front, it's not really too flat of a surface, so I like to jack it up and put my jack stands right here on the frame. I'm sure most of you do that. It's just a lot safer than putting on the A-arms. Next thing you're going to want to do is take this dust cover off. Okay, after you got the oil pan off, which is a pretty easy procedure, just got to get all these bolts off. I got to use the impact on all of them, but these two right here by the diff, which is supported by this jack, already got the oil pickup off, but I'm holding it up with my hand. There's a 15 there, a 15 there, and then over here we have a 10, and then it comes right off. It really actually falls off. Okay, here's the comparison of these two. See how this one's more round, and this one's kind of squared off inside, flat. Before you put it on, you're going to have to lubricate it with some oil. That way it doesn't dry out like that one did. And you're going to need to wipe this clean, get all the oil that's on there right now off. You're going to have to prep your oil pan so we can put it back on. And then we get to put it back on the truck. Alright, I took a little break to finish watching the game, but I got it finished. And I just reversed the order of operations. And I'll put these up. But I should have a non-rocker ticking. Oil pressure is phenomenal. Everything looks good. Alright. Close the hood. Let's go for a test drive. Alrighty, test driving the truck. And don't worry, I am not focusing on what the camera's looking at. I am driving. Oil pressure's doing good. It used to be 40 and below, more like a 30. Now it's doing a little bit above 40, which is good. Wait for the truck to heat up. Don't feel like ticking yet. ticking, which is good. I put full synthetic 5W30 in this when I changed to oil. It's a good idea if you need an oil change, just to go ahead and change this O-ring out. Knock two things out with one stone, you know. Some people try to do it when they just got an oil change and they're like, okay, I'm gonna change your O-ring. Now you just wasted that oil and you just put it in there. It's a pretty good idea to just do it all at once. That's what I did. I had about 7,000, 8,000 miles on my oil change, and that's about how many miles I got on this engine since I put it in this truck. The lift. Truck's heating up. Maybe we can do a quick little 0 to 60. Get out in front here. Let's try that. I do have 4L80E, and the first gear is not that fast. Let's just try. I think my 0 to 60 is around 9 seconds or so. It's nothing amazing. You know, I give this truck hell most of the time. Although it's not loud, it's not really fun to gun on it and stuff anymore. I quieted it down. Had a Super 44 Flowmaster set up on this. I don't know if you've noticed, I have full-length headers. That was a doozy. Surprisingly, when I bought them, they actually fit really good. I don't have a front drive shaft in right now, but that's not because of my headers, it's because my shift linkage is in the way. But the truck drives very good. So a little LS 5.3. If you're wondering what gear I have in the back end, is 373s on 33-inch tall tires. I think the actual size is 315 75s, 16s. Don't hate me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I built this truck this summer when I was 17. 18 now. Still in high school. See you next time.